taking some big shots. He's taking some big shots. He's hanging tough, though. He's hanging tough. Teixeira's looking to win this fight.
Covered up, and referee John Shirley comes in and protects Jon Jones. But it's Glover, the Brazilian pitbull.
We're revoking his license, Joe.
I am mad.
That's all.
I mean, I just love the sport, you know. I mean, I started and I didn't know anything. I was working landscape and construction over in Connecticut, Danbury, Connecticut. And I mean, I was working like 10, 12 hours a day and fight, you know. And
20 consecutive wins, 16 first-round finishes. But we didn't get the chance to see him in the UFC for the longest time because he was battling with visa issues.
This time, you know, Glover got married. Unfortunately, he was here illegally. He let his visa expire.
I have to go back to Brazil and wait there.
I grew up in a farm, man. I mean, where I grew up was no...
I heard there was just one stoplight, right?
No stoplight.
Zero
It's
stoplight.
still no. It's still my town. There's no stoplight, no signal, no nothing, yeah.
How many people live there, approximate?
In the town, maybe 2,000, maybe 2,000.
Not a single stoplight?
No, there's no stoplight. But when I went back to Brazil, and I struggled so much that I was like, man, maybe this is not what I meant to do, you know, like fighting, because I mean, and this is me training with, like, I train with Junior Dos Santos, I train with Lyoto, I was training with top contender, top fighters, and before I trained with Chuck Liddell, so I knew how good I was, you know. I'm not talking about, you know, I'm not beating them, but I was going toe-to-toe with those guys, the champions. And I was like, well, maybe it's not meant to be, you know. It's get to a point that, like, I win Abu Dhabi in Brazil, and that was like the point that I thought, like, hey, maybe I stop with this, you know, go back to my hometown. And Pedro Rizzo was there and say, hey, man, you just gotta fight everybody. And it's funny because in August 2011, I got my approval from the visa for the green card.
Expect to be able to dominate him like that?
Oh, no, not at all.
He ain't got no name. He ain't, you know what I'm saying? He ain't really got no status yet.
Man, Rampage, you know, he's a legend in the sport, and feel great going over there and have that fight with him. I mean, stand up with him and take him down, did it all. big fan of martial arts, but Mike Tyson, and I was like, I want to box. Say you're gonna be a champ, you know.
Was a kid.
He coming there. Can't believe it, man. I want to cry right now.
I know I'm going to go out there and put on a show, and I'm going to get the win, and I just see myself, every time I visualize it, I'm winning this fight.
I want to break his spirit, break his will, and eventually that's going to lead to me putting him away.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what, tonight we have a #1 contender in Glover Teixeira at 205.
Fighting to survive, and sometimes there are guys who keep trying to win. It felt like, at least to me watching it, that Glover to the very end was trying to finish this fight, to try to beat you. Was there a difference there versus some other guys you fought over the years in terms of the drive all the way to the end?
Yeah, hats off to Glover. He definitely fought his heart out, and to the last second.
It's one of those times that you feel like, hey, man, being a fighter, you win and you lose, and you have that thing. When you're winning, you're the high. Right. When you're losing, you just feel like the lowest of the low, right? But the passion of the fans come down and give you that respect and thank you for the great fight.
I'm focused, man. I want to get on the top of my game again. My whole life is this.
Everything working, for me. Glover got a lot of things working against him. With every fight, I'm getting better and better. I can knock out practically anybody you put in front of me.
Thank you, just thank you everybody, and I'm back.
I'm his worst nightmare right now.
I don't know, 37 or so, I would like to see him start thinking about an exit plan, because he was always this dark horse that either was not in the division or when he came was on his way, and he had a shot against Jones and it just didn't go his way, and now he's starting to get hurt a little bit more than he used to. He's always been a bit of a blood and guts fighter, but I don't recall him getting damaged this much, and now that it's happening a little bit later in his athletic career, it's a little bit worrisome. So obviously a tremendous talent that he is, but there's some questions there about how much longer he should be doing this.
Is it true that it took you 49 or so days to get from Brazil to Connecticut?
Yeah, it is true.
Why did it take so long?
My cousin, he was bringing people, to Mexico. Walking, yeah.
Wow.
Walking.
How long did that take?
Maybe 5 hours. I was 19 at the time.
Middle of the night?
Middle of the night, yeah. If the guys come, so we have to spread. That's when it's dangerous.
Yeah.
Because if the cops come, or the immigration, right?
Yeah,
so
yeah,
people run. So the guy that will take you, they call them the coyote. He will run away because he don't want to get caught,
Sure.
and you have to find your way.
You can teach a guy a technique. You can help a guy with his abilities, but you can't teach a guy the heart, Either he have or don't. But I feel like I have a lot of gas in the tank.
We rock about what was said. It's not how hard you hit, it's how hard you get hit and keep coming forward. That's all about, baby.
Editorial says this fight is good as murder. And everybody associated with it should be hauled into court and prosecuted afterwards. You will know exactly what you're up against.
Pro fight in more than down goes Posse, he's out! The walk-off knockout for Thiago Santos! That was...
How do you feel about the fact that Max Bass killed 2 men?
And of course, I have to be aware of the power that he have, and not get caught with one of those punches. Be quicker, be faster, and pressure him.
Teixeira might be under the chin here. There it is. Glover Teixeira, 5 in a row. He's the #1 contender.
And the Rocky Balboa Awards, guys, is not how hard you can hit. It's how hard you can get hit and keep coming forward.